Welcome to 1900 Park Fair. If you're wondering why this review is so late, it's because they shot it in a style that I was unhappy with, and so here I am. We're here for the early bird special of 4 o'clock reservation. It's not actually a special. There's no discount of any kind. Don't get excited. But it was pretty easy to book. I had a 4 o'clock, I could have a 4:05, 4:10, 4:15, 4:20. All those early reservations are super readily available, but a lot of reservations have popped up. This is brand new, so that's probably not a great sign, but people are not rushing here, it seems. But as soon as we sat down, we got our autograph card, which is also a wish maker. So you're supposed to deface your collectible paper with this golf pencil, write your wish, and then there will be a wishing moment. I guess my wishes will not come true because I'm going to save this paper and not write on it. We're going to start with salads. It'd be helpful if I opened my napkin, probably. And by salads, I mean peel and eat shrimp. Let's see how easy they are to peel. There we go. That was a nice, easy one. We've got some cocktail sauce from the giant vat next door to the shrimp cocktail. Sorry, my father ordered iced coffee. They don't have actual iced coffee. They just made him a coffee and they put ice in it. It's a good hack. It's a good tip. If people want iced coffee with their sirloin. Or beef, what is it? Beef tenderloin? What is it? Roast beef, excuse me. Prime rib, thank you. No one knows the name of anything here. So the shrimp are good. They're nice and fresh. They're not overly fishy. I'm dying to try this loaded baked potato salad, though. It looks like a loaded baked potato.
It's potato salad.
But it's loaded baked potato salad. It has bacon and chives and everything. It's very good. That's really fantastic. I made a little bit of Caesar salad. I'm sure this will be pretty standard. But there's romaine up there. What else? What was next to the romaine?
I think you're supposed to put the cheese on it.
What was next to the romaine?
Parmesan cheese.
It was romaine and mixed greens. I did the romaine. What?
Spring mix.
Is it spring mix? I should probably look at the signs next time I grab food. Yeah, as expected. But they also had a house. It was a house-made ranch. There were a couple other options. What did Italian vinaigrette, citrus vinaigrette, ranch, and Caesar dressing for the salads, all of which will be perfectly fine. Then there are some pre-mixed salads, essentially, like the potato one I couldn't wait to try and already had. There's a couscous salad, which again it's perfectly fine, serviceable. Some nice citrus in there. Couscous is well cooked. You have the crunch of the nut. It's nice. There's then also a pre-mixed kale salad. Oh wow. That's excellent. So at least from the salad station so far, all very good. We're gonna do some bread and cheese and drinks now until Aladdin arrives. I think he's gonna be here soon though, so we'll likely get interrupted, but we'll get going. There's a focaccia which is loaded with tomato. Mine is loaded. The table has raved about it. Everything's spoiled. The whole table has told me immediately when they sat down how they felt about everything. I assume that's sun-dried tomato. It's very, very good. The bread is incredibly soft. Good amount of oil on there, I would say. And the tomatoes are perfect. That's great. Let's try the cheeses. There's 3 cheeses up there, which I assume are a Swiss, a cheddar, and a pepper jack, it looks like, maybe. These should be your standard buffet fare. All the cheeses are going to be your standard buffet. Nothing wrong with them. They're all good. I'll try these cracker with it. It's nice as that. Just a little bit of salt on the top. I like that. They're real hard, but the salt complements the bread and the cheese well, the cracker. Again, we're doing pretty good so far. We got some alcoholic and some non-alcoholic. So Many Wishes is a non-alcoholic specialty beverage. Pomegranate green tea, hibiscus, lemon, and a dash of stardust. Hope no one's allergic to stardust. It's actually really good for a Disney World juice drink. It's not too tart. It's not too sweet. It's hibiscus forward, a little bit of lemon on the back end. It's very nice, and I don't think, again, it doesn't taste overly sugary or sweet or tart. I'd recommend that, absolutely. Lavender Lemonade, also non-alcoholic on that drink, on that list. The Lavender Lemonade is Minute Maid premium lemonade with flavors of lavender, inspired by New Orleans influence on American cuisine. So a little taste of Tiana's foods here. So that one's a little more tart and a little more sticky, more like what I usually expect from the non-alcoholic, you know, fruit drinks, if you will. I don't know. There's a, I mean, yeah, it's a lemonade with lavender, but it's that sticky sweet. I don't know that I'm crazy about. The presentation is nice with the sprig, but I don't know. But the So Many Wishes, I'd absolutely, if you're looking for non-alcoholic, I really like that one. Now let's have some liquor, shall we? On the alcoholic side, we have a strawberry rosé spritz, which is Le Fête de Rose, rosé maybe, Rocky's Botanical Liqueur, Tito's Vodka, and Strawberry. It all seems very high-end until you get to the Tito's on that list. It gets a little more familiar, I would say. Oh, man. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, because I think it just tastes like the. I think it really just tastes like the Le Fête de Rose, and not really much else. Yeah, I feel like they went a little heavy on that, so it just tastes like that. So it just tastes like a wine, and not like a spritzer, a wine spritzer, really so much. It's beautiful presentation, but it's not for me. But you wouldn't know anything else is going on in there for sure. Last but not least, a passion fruit daiquiri, which is Diplomatico Planas Extra Anejo Blanco Rum, Aperol Liqueur, passion fruit, vanilla, and lime. I assume inspired by Encanto's presence here. Oh, I promise I'm not drunk. I feel like that just tastes like a million other things I've had at Disney World too. I don't know. You get the vanilla. The vanilla makes it stand out a little bit, but I mean. So anyway, you taste the rum, but overall, I don't think it was anything outrageous or special. Really just rum forward. You get a hint of that vanilla, but yeah, I'm not crazy about it. And finally, on to hot food. My family's already done eating. This is how this goes. I'm gonna start with the prime rib and porchetta from the carving station while they're hot. Let's do that. There are 4 sauces. There's a horseradish cream. There's a hunter's sauce, which I'm not familiar with. Something with mushrooms and carrots, it looks like. There's an au jus. And then a mystery sauce that wasn't labeled, which I'm sure I could have looked up, but I'm not going to because I'm way behind already. Let's do some prime rib first. Prime rib's good. It's tender enough, juicy, all cooked. Let's put it in one of these sauces. I definitely want to try the horseradish. I love horseradish. I hate when they make it a cream and they kind of kill that intense flavor. I hope it's still intense. Nah. It's good. It's rich and creamy, but it doesn't have that kick. I'm going to try the hunter's sauce, or is that meant for the porchetta? I don't even know. They're all just next to all the meat. A little hunter's sauce. I don't even know how you can get the mushroom on there, really. I guess I gotta pour it over the top. It's actually very good. Not only chunks of mushroom, but the flavor is profoundly mushroom, which I love. So that's great. Let me pour a little au jus on there. Let's try that. Just makes it juicier, really. No taste, no change in the flavor for me, really. Maybe a little saltier too. And I'm gonna try the mystery sauce.
That's a good sauce.
Has anyone had the mystery sauce? You said that's the good one? The mystery one?
The au jus is
You like the au jus?
salty.
All right.
It is salty.
Salty, yeah. Mystery sauce is tomatoey. It has a good kick. I don't know what that is, but I love it. Just like a peppery, spicy tomato sauce is what I would say on that. Let's try the porchetta now. Looks good.
That's what it is. Wine.
Nice and tender.
No,
Really nice, well-seasoned flavor. On the salty side, but not overdone.
it's not.
Yeah, I really like the porchetta. It's very, very good.
I don't get lost.
I get lost.
And yes, every meal with my family is like this. I don't know if the mic's picking it up. I pray to God it's not. But if it is, please hit the like button and subscribe for me attempting to do this with my very New York Italian family sitting in the background. I know the comments are already going to be, oh shit, they're in the background every time. The mashed potatoes are super buttery. They're
They got lost
phenomenal.
last night.
They're so well made. The perfect consistency. They're light and airy. They're not too watery. They're not too solid. They're somewhere between and just globs of butter. Perfection. Next up, there's roasted garlic sausage, which there's just like full like slices of cheese. I just have this big cheese slice sitting over. I'm gonna try to cut a little with it.
But how do you get it to be that?
Oh, that cheese is hard, man.
He hates to be
Oh
wrong.
my God.
I'm not wrong.
I wish this cheese wasn't so hard. That's not cheese. I think these are giant slices of onion.
I'm sorry, get you a finish.
Did you have this? Is that onion?
It looks like an onion. That's
Oh, it's garlic.
that's that sausage.
I'm an idiot.
It's the sausage and
It's like a giant, they're giant slices of garlic. Consistency-wise, that's not gonna work. It's real hard to cut.
I can teach you.
I just don't get that.
You slap your pants in the water, it puts air in it. And you hold it, it's a full taste.
I just came halfway in on whatever conversation's happening there. My father's talking about turning pants into a flotation device. I wish I was joking right now. He's literally talking about turning pants into a flotation device. Honestly, this sausage is the first meh thing I've had so far. So, let's try the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is okay. I could probably do a better job out of a box, honestly. So we've hit our first two misses, but I'm very excited based on the smell for this this curry chicken,
Like if you're on a Disney cruise,
curry roasted chicken.
that everybody's on.
Curry chicken's solid. It's well cooked. It's tender and juicy inside. There's a decent curry flavor on the exterior.
Come back up.
I give that a try.
You lift your head up, you automatically go to the surf. I'll bet you on it.
Next up, as impossible as whatever my father's trying to insinuate he can do, is this sausage. This impossible sausage Merguez sausage, excuse me. Which I don't know what else is in here. Have you tried this yet?
Yeah.
What else is in here? Zucchini noodles. Wow, that's super spicy.
You know how to...
That's fantastic. I love that. I think it's onion and zucchini noodles. Like broccoli dab, I think, maybe? I don't know.
I'm not the stupid...
But I love that. It's super spicy, though. I will warn you. I highly recommend it. Now we're going to try some things from the kids station. Did anyone else have kids station stuff? No? There's chicken. My father probably did. Chicken breast nugget. Ooh.
Oh, God.
That's hot. Wow. I just got burnt on a chicken breast nugget. They're nice and hot, though. Those are always good, adult or kid. Something that's hit or miss, though, depending where you go, pizza. They have a pepperoni and a cheese. It's okay. Better than most Disney counter service. Cheese is fine, pepperoni's fine. The crust could be a little less chewy. And it's fresh. That just came out. I watched them put that down. But maybe a little overdone. Actually, the cheese one was cooked better. Yes, I would say the pizza is very good. Just hopefully it doesn't get overdone. I don't know that the kids' macaroni, well, it's not macaroni and cheese. There's kids, it's the same noodles, but with, there's a marinara and some Parmesan hanging out over there. Pasta works a lot better for a kid's mac, or kids, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. My parents keep distracting me. Red sauce is passable.
Tell if it came?
Macaroni's cooked right though.
That's right, I forgot you get
Parmesan, perfectly good kids' macaroni dish. Oh, the meatballs are awful. That is the driest meatball I've ever had in my entire life. And I've eaten at Tony's. I was hoping they had corn on the cob. Today's my first day without braces in years. And so I was really hoping for corn on the cob. But Kernel Corn, it's good. Sweet and juicy and very, very good. All right, they have a standard chicken noodle soup. Let's try that. It's very standard. Chicken's dry and chalky. The noodles are, it's under seasoned. Don't get the chicken noodle soup under any circumstances. Now the gumbo, I've heard bad things about. People really haven't liked the gumbo. So what they do is they have a rice, you'll see it in another video. There's rice next to it. What you're supposed to do with gumbo, you put the rice in and then put the gumbo. I mean, the order might be different depending who you talk to. But you want to get rice in that gumbo. It's not in there already. You got to kind of make it a little bit yourself. Let's try it. I don't think that's bad at all. I actually like that. It's got a little bit of spice. It's really well seasoned. The chicken, totally different from the chicken noodle soup. The opposite, tender and juicy. The Andouille sausage, let's try a little of that. That's a big chunk. Nice and spicy. Good flavor. I recommend the gumbo. I think it's very good. Chicken noodle soup though, don't touch it, please. We finally made it to dessert. They've been done for an hour. We made it to dessert, so we're gonna hurry before I get pelted with what food remains on the table. There are two plant-based options. The chocolate chip cookie is vegan. And boy, can you tell. Oh. There's a vegan next to me. Do you like this? It's okay? So the vegan person next to me said it's okay. I'm not vegan. This is bull. Don't. You didn't know it was vegan? Did you like it?
No, I'm just eating it.
They didn't know it was vegan, my parents, and they liked it, so it's fine. It's so hard. Is yours softer? Let me try this one. That's totally different. You have a totally different thing than I do. Yeah, sure, give me more cookie. I only have 8 more desserts. Hers was better. Still, if you're not vegan, you may not be crazy about it. Next is the little cake with the pink topping, which is gonna be, that is the toasted coconut cake with a passion fruit custard and hibiscus crème. And also plant-based. And like the tiniest dessert I've ever seen in my life. It's so cute. It's so small. What was on top of that one again? It really overpowers the coconut cake. The passion fruit custard. You really have to like passion fruit. It's only like, it looks like a very small amount of that, but it really overpowers the whole thing. You may like that though. I mean, if you're a passion fruit fan, you may be okay with that. This is just a vanilla cupcake. I'm gonna try it, even though it is pretty standard. Their icing is excellent though. It's really light, but very sweet. And it matches the fluffy, moist cake really well. I know it's just a vanilla cupcake. It happens to be quite good. Lemon blueberry cheesecake. That's very good. Again, I think it's that same whipped cream. I love the whipped cream. And neither flavor is overwhelming. Like there's a hint of lemon. There's a lot of blueberry on the back end. That rich cheesecake flavor. The graham cracker crust is very nice. It's real soft, but it holds the whole thing together. That's fantastic. Fudge brownie with triple chocolate mousse. It's this thing, right? Oh my goodness. You know, Disney buffet brownies have a tendency to be extraordinarily dense, not very light. Like it's just this solid block, which is kind of what you expect of like if you went to like a hotel, like an included hotel buffet, they put out a couple things at night, that kind of thing. This happens to be really light and moist. The topping is fantastic. I really like that. Really, really fantastic. And then the Grand Floridian Financier almond cake with these are bad pictures. Almond cake with what? Almond cake with sea salt, caramel, and toasted meringue. What did you say instead of meringue? What was that? Hazelnut? It says meringue.
I had to give it a check.
In fairness, it feels like it's some people's first time back at a buffet post-COVID, because I have seen some things here tonight. What's sad is Disney did a really thoughtful job. There's these really cute little holders for all the spatulas and things, where it very clearly has a rest on one side and then a big open side where the end portion goes. People cannot figure this thing out. I've seen it left in the food, put the wrong way, put on the counter. I've seen it every wrong way but the way it's supposed to go back in this little holder. And I love this. I think it should be a thing at every buffet, but clearly I'm wrong because no one has figured this out. So this is alien technology that's been unveiled to people today. Oh, look at that. Oh, that toasted meringue. Oh my God. It is, same thing, meringue, same thing. Either way, that is fantastic. What is the cream in the middle? Almond cake with, oh, it's a caramel. Salted caramel, yeah. This is the best thing I've had. There's a fight about what meringue is at the table now.
Meringue is made with eggs. That's a marshmallow.
This is one of the best desserts I've ever had at Walt Disney World.
You like it?
The almond cake is perfect. Really rich flavor. Wow. There's a molten lava cake with crème anglaise. Let's try a little of that. Oh, no. Phenomenal. I know that's done a million places. You can molten lava cake anywhere. This little one, it's so much lighter and fluffier. That warm chocolate inside, the interior is just the right temperature. Yeah, fantastic. And now to end, we have to end with the strawberry soup, which is what this restaurant has been known for a majority of its existence. Now we got it now with all the full toppings. You got the whipped cream, the fresh strawberries. I will tell you, I haven't been to this restaurant probably in 15, 20 years, so it's been a hot minute. But I don't even remember necessarily what this tastes like. But let's find out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's wonderful. It tastes like basically a strawberry, a really fantastic strawberry yogurt. Fresh strawberries, the whipped cream sweetens it up a bit. That's perfection. I now remember why they're known for that. The dessert lineup was stellar. Other than that cookie, that was great. So overall, what I will say for 1900 Park Fair, I will say, like, the interior looks great. They did a nice job updating. They didn't ruin what was 1900 Park Fair. The characters are fun enough. If you like this group, you're going to come regardless of what I'm about to tell you. But food-wise, I will say about 80% of the non-dessert buffet was very good. 20% could use some work. A couple things here or there. The dessert lineup, though, is outrageous. I think it's the best dessert buffet. That's rough because Boma's in the conversation. It's between this and Boma as far as assortment. and overall quality. But if I have to rank this out of 7, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 7 for 1900 Park Fair dinner. I'd recommend it, but obviously, you know, it's a character meal. There's a lot of kids. They're loud. If you have kids, it's not going to bother you. If you don't, maybe it will. Keep that in mind. But I will tell you, if you do the 4 o'clock reservation, you could be out before a lot of people get in here. Now it's noisy because I take an hour and a half to eat and review. But we could have been out of here in less than an hour and had a really pleasant time, and it was pretty quiet. But yeah, 6 out of 7. I'm surprised I like this so much. Maybe stay away from the cocktails, but otherwise, I enjoyed this. I'd come back. And now I just need to find a restaurant with corn on the cob I can sink my teeth in.